14 years old, hails from Ireland. He brings to the cage a record of 0 wins and 1 defeat. He fights out of
Okay, the 62 kilo amateur scene matchup is between Kacper Zasada of Team Coliseum and Jack Torrance from Team Daywalkers. These two are 15 years old.
It's great to see, isn't it, Ian? These young kids getting in.
Yeah, certainly, especially for two great gyms. Team Coliseum, you know, the oldest MMA gym in the country. Saul Rogers in the corner now, the owner of Team Coliseum. And Daywalkers, such a wealth of talent in that gym.
Yeah, there's some great coaches at both teams, you know, Saul Rogers being one of them at Coliseum. And let's not forget Aaron Chatfield, one of your good friends down at there as well. He's been there for many years.
Certainly.
Great Thai boxer.
Yeah, very, very good Thai boxer. Good MMA fighter. You know, his jiu-jitsu is very, very underrated. One of my oldest friends, well, probably the first guy I met when I started the sport, you know, 15, 20 years ago. So, you know, I know both teams fairly well. At the moment, we have Kacper sat in the guard. He needs to be careful. Looks like some nice, tight, high guard work there from Jack Torrance. Looking to set up a triangle. You know.
Yeah, he's got to watch the arm, and there we go.
He needs to get his knees together. His knees are wide. That's from crossing the legs. You know, but if he can get his knees tighter, this could be over.
Let go of that, but that was extremely tight. That was quite cringeworthy for me there.
Yeah, certainly. Now you see, as soon as you go for an armbar, when you cross your legs, your knees come apart, and that was the only thing really that was causing him a problem there with looking for the armbar.
So he's got a really high guard on him here, looking for that. He's looking for that right arm again, isn't he, Ian?
Yep, certainly. Kacper needs to posture up. Kacper needs to get his head up, look upwards. Don't be looking at your opponent. Get your head up and posture up. Get a nice, straight, solid back.
You know, you've got the guy on top now working some. He's not really working any ground and pound, but he's working a good position. He's trying to be dominant, but it's very hard in that much to see.
Yeah, certainly. So again,
nice slam there.
You get the slam there from Kacper, but again, I think Jack was happy to go to his guard. He's got good flexibility. He's working those legs up high now.
Let's see what Torrance can do though from the bottom. He's looked good so far with a really high active guard.
That's good. That's what Kacper needs to do. Posture up. He needs to not let him get head control. He keeps letting him get the head control. He needs to posture up, maybe, you know, sort of look up, keep that back and spine straight. That's better. That's better work.
Be careful leaving them arms in though. Both arms every time, leaving him quite straight, which is we've got to be careful of being armbarred.
Certainly, but as long as he's postured up tight and he's got his arms in tight, he's going to be fairly safe there. You can see Jack starting to struggle now. He needs to pull him down. He's wanting to break that posture and doing a good job of it, to be honest.
Yeah, he really, really is. You know, it's some very, very good work from both kids. You know what, Ian, it makes you think, doesn't it? Do you not wish that you'd had the opportunity to start at this age?
Certainly, I don't think there was such a thing as MMA back then.
That's what I mean. The opportunity now is amazing, isn't it?
Do you know what? These guys are spoiled. Look at these two good gyms that they're at, and there's so many places you can train. You know, you can go to gyms now and just train pure MMA with very high-level coaches. You know, you don't have to travel one place for jiu-jitsu, one place for boxing, one place for wrestling.
Well, that's it. I mean, you know, you look at Coliseum, you know, based towards Bolton Way. You know, if you're around that area and want to get into MMA, it's a really good place to go. And the same for Daywalkers. You know, moving to Warrington very soon. So if you want to get into MMA at a young age, do it. You know, you've got some great coaches. You know, Aaron Wilkinson, ex-UFC fighter, really good, tough guy. Now in Bellator. You know, they've got some great coaches down there as well. So it's great to see.
Certainly. So as we go into this second round, instructions there from Saul Rogers in the corner of the Coliseum, Adam Wilkinson at Daywalkers. Referee Brad Conway clears the seconds out. And we're looking for round 2.
Brad Conway representing the, as always, shit footwear.
He likes to do that. He's from Bradford.
Very true. So here we go now. Torrance moving forward, throwing some shots, some good body shots there.
Yeah, I don't think the striking is going to make much difference in an amateur C rules fight. I don't want to talk too much about knees to the balls in these fights.
Yeah, you know, it's never nice.
It just happens. You know, you can look, Brad can tell whoever to stand wherever he wants. The thing is, with amateur C, you can pretty much guarantee you're going to get a low blow with a knee at some point.
Well, it always happens, doesn't it? Because, you know, it's a very close range fight. You know, because obviously no one's really too scared about the headshot, so it's always very close range. A lot of knees are thrown to the thighs. It happens. You know, never nice.
I don't want to start slating the rules, you know, because it's difficult. What do you do for two 15-year-olds? You know, you want to get them in, get the experience. So, you know, I think it's a good way of doing it. But, you know, with these rules, when there is no headshots, it just happens. To be honest with you,
I'd like in the future for him to start putting headshots in, but with maybe head guards on. That may be the answer to it for under 15s. That could be the way forward. But I don't know. I mean, you know, does that spoil the game again? Because guillotines go out of it.
Escaping from, you know, rear naked choke, escaping from a guillotine, very, very difficult if you've got a head guard on.
Yeah. So here we go. Continue the round now. Let's see what Torrance can do moving forward. Good work from Kacper though. You know, he's
again a nice sharp knee though there. That was to the body.
Oh, that was low.
But again, you know, that was not intentional. These things happen. You know, in these rules, these things happen.
I heard the clatter on the cup on that one. But again, like you say, it's one of those things in a clinch position. It can happen.
There is nothing you can do in amateur C rules. You're going to get groin shots.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. And, you know, to be honest with you, if I was fighting you, I'd probably do it on purpose. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, well, I would have already done it to you before you've had a chance.
We'd be followed by a headbutt.
But I suppose you'd have a much smaller pain than I would.
Because I'm harder than you. Yeah, thought so.
Take it however you want.
No, I'll take that. I'll take that. I love that.
So referee Brad Conway giving him he obviously gets 5 minutes if he needs them. So here we are, ready to go again. It's one each. Let's hope we don't see any more.
Absolutely. Goes through me. Both kids looking really good though, aren't they? You can see that they've come from very good gyms and they've trained hard.
What great range of skills.
You know, the weird thing is both the stand-ups look really crisp and like, you know, it looks good stand-up. So when the headshots go into it, it will be nice to see.
Do you know what? I don't see why they need head guards. I just think they could do headshots. You know, they've got the bigger gloves on.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I just don't think politically correct they're gonna go for it. But I don't know.
Let's not tell the council how old they are. You know? Anyway, here we go. I'd like to see some more of this of the guard work. You know, I'd like to see a takedown and see Jack working his guard. Kacper looking to try and pass. That was great work in the first round.
I mean, to be fair enough, I've seen some good amateur C fights in the past where they've done a lot of leg shots and a lot of thigh shots and caused some real damage doing that. But it does take away a lot of your ability, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's just, it confuses the crowd. A lot of the crowd, and they're not pure MMA fans. So when they see two guys stood not throwing any headshots, they find it confusing. You can sort of see the. But look at these nice, beautiful shots. Both guys are obviously very, very well skilled with the stand-up. Some good combinations going in. It's just a shame that they're not allowed to throw the headshots.
Yeah, it really, really is.
You see amateur boxers from 11 years old firing big shots in.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully one day this sport may be at a sort of same level as the amateur boxing scene. And it'd be nice to see the young kids going through.
I think it's I'm involved in amateur boxing. I think it's a lot more popular with newcomers than amateur boxing is. There we go. Throws that guard because he knows he's got this good guard work. He's going to start to work those legs up high now, looking for submissions.
Yeah, again, very.
Kacper showing better posture now. Then seems to give it up just like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a comfort thing from when you roll in the gym. You do end up quite a lot more closer proximity, don't you? But the posturing, dropping a few shots. I mean, even if they are just body shots, he's winning, scoring points, isn't it? It's a point scoring game.
Do you like that close proximity in the gym, Jimmy?
Oh, I love it, especially if you're there. Unfortunately, Ian's not been to the gym for quite some time, and that's why he's now a heavyweight.
Bordering on super heavy.
You have to cut to get to heavy.
So 2 rounds down. This is a good, even matchup. You know, and in amateur C rules, you know, there's no headshots. I don't think it can be counted as a negative going to your back. And I'd like to score Jack quite highly for his attacking guard work in the first round. But then Kacper came back with decent work and a nice combination standing in the second.
Yeah, I think it's a round apiece so far.
Yeah, I think you could really argue for a round apiece between these two.
I mean, majority of the time it does come down to the last round, doesn't it? And that seems to be how it is. And I think, you know, they both look in great shape as well. Young kids, always going to be in good shape at this level, aren't they? So it's great to see. One thing that we're not seeing in this fight so far is a great deal of wrestling.
Yeah, certainly. And I think the thing is, because you don't have to worry about being on your back, that's why they've not really fought for that position. You know, once you start getting struck in the head on the floor, you have to really wrestle to not be underneath.
Torrance looking like he was going to go for a takedown there and just throws a couple of shots. Caught one to the face there, though. As Kacper's moving forward, caught one.
Again, though, great sharp striking from both guys. This time, you know, Jack's really showing his striking. Nice sharp striking and moving. Beautiful knee. Great knee there from Jack. But he gave Kacper the opportunity then to catch the leg.
There we go, good takedown.
Gets the takedown, needs to watch the triangle. And it was
Great
very quick to
there.
get that arm back in. Arm back in and posture.
Really good posture in there. So again, Torrance on his back, what we've seen from most of the fight, but he's been very active, hasn't he? He's now trying to stand up.
He did a really good job there, standing back up, but great takedown. Now he's in side control. This will favour Kacper. He got the takedown straight into side control. A lot easier than getting the takedown, then having to pass.
Yeah, he's looking quite a lot stronger in this round, isn't he? The much
Certainly
more
is.
dominant fighter now.
Kacper controlling the position there. Nice hip movement there, though, from Jack. Look at that, gets himself back to the guard position. Some great hip movement, good flexibility, and straight into a triangle. That was excellent work. Really well set up. He switched himself through. He was in a bad position. He switched himself through, got himself right round for a triangle. Now he's going to go for the mount triangle.
He should finish from here, but he's let a bit of the tension gone there.
Yeah, his legs are, again, you know, just like with that armbar in the first round, his knees just too far apart. He's got nice flexibility and long legs, but with that, you have to make sure that you don't leave any gaps.
Yeah, I mean, it looks tight, but not quite tight enough.
No, it'd be better falling to his back and tightening up the triangle. You see all the gaps there? You can see a gap through under his knee. And because of that, he lets the head out.
Yeah, I think he had to there. He was just a bit too much pressure from Kacper. But here we go. Go for a guillotine now. Needs to get that elbow a little bit more.
Yeah, it's an arm in, so he's going to struggle there to finish this. Not very long left, dying seconds of the round. Another great even round.
Let's have one huge round of applause for these two young warriors. After 3 toughly contested rounds, we go to our judges' scorecard for the decisions. All 3 judges scored this bout 30 to 27 in favour of your winner from the red corner, Jack Torrance. Let's hear it for Kacper, Zasada.
Production. Killers with the sticks, move like gorillas in the mist. Spare nizzles, give them grizzles up in nizzles up. I know a couple niggas want me bitch.